Great day. Have you felt how I felt before? Yes, broke, busted, and disgusted. You feeling stuck? You feeling fed up? Good. I say good. You know why I say good? Because I want to really provoke you and challenge you and wake you up today. What are you going to do about it? Many times we go through things and we need to realize we need to grow through things. So you've watched some of my videos. If you've not, you need to catch some of my videos and you need to watch and see what I'm about. But I have something called the G.R.O.W formula. And G.R.O.W is an acronym that stands for Great Release of Wealth. I have to stop saying ums. I keep doing it and I have to stop it. But I'm on this new journey on YouTube and I am enjoying the ride because I've avoided it for a long time. I know it sounded like a broken record. I keep saying it. But the truth is I've been avoiding YouTube, Instagram, and all of these types of social media, TikTok. But it's important to get on there to get your message out there, especially if you're going to add value to anybody in this time period that we're living in. I believe that we're going to see so much more innovation, so much more technology, and we have to keep with the times. I said it in my previous video, you don't have to follow every trend, but you need to be relevant and you need to be awake. You need to be awake and know what's happening and know how to reach people that you can add value to that you can add value to, or people that you are allocated to that are waiting for you. And many people will find you on these channels like TikTok, YouTube, it may be Snapchat, Instagram. And it's very important that I have come on here and I'm excited, but grow. I didn't say this in my previous video, but I'm going to say it in this video. The word grow, what does it actually mean? I am glad you asked. Grow means to become. I'll say it again. Grow means to become. Yes, to become. So when we talk about growing, you need to become. I heard somebody speak many years ago, more than 10 years ago, and they said, when you were born and you were created to be and become something great. And that's never left me. And I believe that's true. So grow means to become. Grow also means to develop. Yes. So when we talk about grow or growing, we are asking and the question, or we are speaking, and actually we're asking the question and getting the answer that we need to develop. So grow or growing means to develop. It means to become. It also means to increase. So when we talk about growing, whether it's your bank balance, whether it's your physical stature, you need to grow some muscles, you need to grow some wisdom, you need to grow some knowledge, you need to grow some understanding, you need to grow some love. There's not enough love in the world. Growing is about developing, increasing, and becoming. And I am so thrilled and encouraged and very thankful that I had this download in 2012 and this acronym for G.R.O.W, which I trademarked, and it was a strong fight and a battle to get the trademark authorized. But after 4 years, it actually got authorized within the year, but there was a battle with the trademark attorneys, and then it finally got approved and it was good to go. And that was 2012. I talk about this fight and this challenge a little bit in my free gift G.R.O.W formula intro book, ebook, which is free to you. I said it and I'm going to say it again. I don't like using the word free, because when we start saying free, we don't want to get people started on that mentality that things are free, because when you think things are free, you don't pay attention. Yes. And when you know there is a cost element or an investment element in something, you pay attention. When you pay attention. When you pay a high price, you pay more attention. So pay attention today, because I know you're investing your time and I'm grateful. and I'm not trying to be sarcastic or trying to patronize you. I really want to challenge you because I am your growth consultant. Yes, I am a growth business consultant. So I help businesses grow, businesses scale, and I help people grow in their life, in their personal life, in their relationships, because I've had some experience. Yes, in the next, I don't want to give too much away, but in the next, let's say 3 years, I'll be 50. Could you believe it? I know I look good. It's because I look after myself. So I'm 46 actually, going on 47. So I'll be 47 soon. And in 3 years, I can't believe it, I am going to be 50 years old. And I keep on asking people the same question. What are you going to do with the time you have left? Time is ticking, time is going. And I know some things may seem like a repetition when you watch some of my YouTube videos, but sometimes you need to hear the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again until you get it. Until you know that 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 you know it. I struggled when I was in school, and I didn't pick it up until my late 30s that I had ADHD. Yes, I own it now. I embrace it. It's a superpower. But ADHD and dyslexia, it's not something you want to, 30 years, 40 years ago, you want to say, yeah, I've got ADHD or I've got dyslexia. Was a challenge for me for a long time. And it became a superpower. I turned things around and I have no excuse. And I always tell people, whatever challenges or tests that you're dealing with, don't just go through it, grow through it. All right. So I have this acronym called Great Release of Wealth. I can't believe that I didn't get this ready. So let me just tear this page out. Okay, we're there. Tear this page out. Let's get it out the way. All right. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's pay attention. So grow. All right. Grow. As I said to you, grow means to become, grow means to develop, grow means to increase. And if you felt stuck, if you felt broke, busted, and disgusted, like I have before, I want to give you an opportunity to get out of that rut and to get out of that mindset and take a quantum leap and get into that place where you are going to experience a great release of wealth. Yes, I said it, wealth. That word, some people, they turn people off or they think, oh, it's all about money. Wealth is not limited to money. Let me say it again. Wealth is not limited to money. Have you ever heard this statement or this phrase? Health is wealth. So when we talk about wealth, we're talking about abundance, joy, peace. I know I'm reversing it today. And when we're talking about the word of, we're talking about a thing. And when we're talking about a release, we're talking about freedom. All right. And then when we're talking about great, we're talking about abundance, something mighty, something that is significant. And in your business, or if you have a business idea, it will be very important for you to apply this GROW formula to what you are doing. And I am your guy to help you do it. I have been helping people for 20 plus years in business as a business growth consultant and as a consultant generally, and more as a lifestyle success coach. Yes, I help people with transformation. I help people shift their negative mindset into a positive mindset and start to win and start to get on that train where they can now start to realize that they have the ability to do and become what they have desired to be, do, and become. So let's get into this. So grow. Grow It's something you're going to hear me say. I'm going to rinse and repeat it, rinse and repeat it, rinse and repeat it, because it's my trademark. Yes, it's a trademark that I fought for and I battled for it. And it's a trademark that when I'm dead and gone, it will still be passed. It will be passed on to my children's children, and they will continue to help people. I would believe and I hope that they will be of value to people, helping them with this GROW formula. And this GROW formula is designed to help you get from point A to point B. So let me give you a little rundown of who I am. So at the age of 6, I think that's when I remembered kind of like my life. And age of 6 going on 7, I was sexually abused. And it broke my innocence. And I say this not to make you feel, I'm not trying to get your sympathy, but I'm saying it to set the tone that I am not going to make any excuses. So I know that this is a sensitive subject, and some of you have had experienced abuse or sexual abuse as a child. I'm trying to be very sensitive how I say this, but I want you to take whatever experience that has been traumatic and turn it around. Oh yes, turn it around. I'm getting hot now, so you've got to bear with me a second. I've got to take my tie off. Let me move my mic a bit. Bear with me. I know this is a bit unorthodox, but I am getting very hot, and I like to be comfortable, and I like to just flow when I'm recording. I don't like to stop and start. If I'm on a road, I feel free. I feel more relaxed. I feel more relaxed now. But yes, so let me get back to the story. So 6 years old, going on 7, I was sexually abused, and it broke my innocence, and it was traumatic. And there's so many things I can say about this, but I've got a lot more things that I want to cover. My point is that I overcame that trauma. I didn't forget it, but I overcame it with a lot of help, with therapy, with support. What happens is how you overcome many things and succeed with many things is you first got to admit it, say something about it, tell somebody about it, and deal with it. So some of you, you're looking at me and you're watching and say, well, what's this guy talking about? He looks like a young guy that don't know what. Listen, I've been through life. I've died 3 times and I was pronounced dead. Yes, I was pronounced clinically deaf. My death certificate was written, cause of death, alcohol poisoning. Yes, you can read about it in my gift ebook that I've got just for you. It's free, just for you. I said I don't like using the word free, but listen, this gift ebook, I believe you will find some value in it. Let me continue with the story. So I've encountered so many different traumas and so many different things. I've got 6 children, and I find it a privilege to be a father to 6 biological children. They keep me busy. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of input and a lot of sacrifice to really be a father, a support system to my family. And sometimes when we look at the whole system of being a father, a parent, nobody gives us a handbook. Yes, you can say, yeah, you can go and have a look at some books and read some books. Yes, it's good to read books and it's good to study. I shared an acronym, keep educating yourself. That acronym is key. And it's very important that we keep educating ourselves. But some things you have to grow through and you have to learn. And you've got to stop beating up yourself today. But my main message and my main point I want to get through to you right now, today, in this video is I want you to never give up. Because when you never give up, you set yourself on the pace to start growing. And when you start growing, I told you in other videos, there's so many different acronyms for GROW. One of the acronyms for GROW that I like is get rid of worry, and then you grow. Great release of wisdom, then you grow. But my acronym is great release of wealth, and you are growing. And in order for you to get great release of wealth, you've got to be that person that's relentless, that stops making excuses and get yourself in a place where you can be accountable to somebody.